Welcome back, everyone. This week we're at Sommerville, and you may notice the footage looks a little different and sounds a little different. That's because this is footage given to me by Derek of us, Lucas and I, going into the Tunnel of Love. Now you might be wondering why there's not so much footage. This is why. Yeah, on the drive up, my GoPro went off in the bag, so I didn't notice, and I used the whole battery just filming the drive up, which was the whole way, because it takes hours to get here. Nice. So I got a little bit of footage of the GoPro of from inside the Tunnel of Love. I managed to get a clip of there, Lucas, and so now we're on board with Derek, and he's doing chase cam. He's following me. He's trying to keep up. He's doing a pretty good job. He catches us up, but then whoa, Jesus, Derek! Oh, he's dead. No, he's not dead. He's fine. He's back on the bike, and now he's chasing Lucas. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, Lucas has blown the corner, and Derek gives him some BM. Classic Derek. So that's literally all the footage I have from the morning, because that fucking sucks. Yeah. So we charged the GoPro off Lucas's truck for a little bit, so I got a little bit of footage of the afternoon, because then in the afternoon we went from the tract over to the Millennial tract, which is like this. It's marked as 265 on the OFTR app, which means it's, I think, the second hardest trail. So we're like, how bad can it be? It was alright. When we were a little bit timid when we came in, because everything you come up and you're like, oh, is this going to be really bad? And realistically, it wasn't that bad at all. It was quite hot, and already we've been riding half a day, right? So people are getting a little bit tired, and it's hot, and there's like massive flies, horse flies, and black flies, and mosquitoes. So you stop for like 3 seconds, you have about 1 billion of them on. Oh, Derek's classic indicator is going. If he's struggling, usually the indicators come on. Mine's the headlight. The high beam. So I'll notice if I've done something silly, and usually the high beam's on, so there's that. Yeah, so going over to the Millennial track, it is really good fun. There's a lot of rock here, and it starts off quite wide, and then it shrinks down into this like thinner dual track with quite a lot of step-ups and roots and stuff like that. Realistically, I was just taking it easy because I don't know what was coming, and I didn't want to like exhaust myself going halfway through the trail, so I was just going a little bit slower. And I also didn't want to just like blast away from Derek and Darko, because you know it's a bit rude, it's hot, and this trail is marked as difficult. So you know, I don't want to abandon them and be like, hey, where are they, and then ride back 10 minutes to find them in a great deal of trouble. So I'm just taking it easy along here. So I managed to get like 20% back into the battery. I was having a lot of fun just jumping over stuff and just like trying to pick good lines. It was actually really, really fun here, having to like actively think about where to ride. So yeah, here comes Darko. He got a little slowed down. Paul's go for it, and Darko's, oh, Derek's with the BM again. Oh, what's this, Derek? A race? Alright, give him a hand. And then comes Lucas. So this was the group. We also had Steven earlier today. He's got a brand new bike. Well, not brand new. His bike is brand new to him. But he had to pop off back to America. So he nipped off in the afternoon. So yeah, there's lots of this like big rock to ride across. It's super grippy when it's dry. I wouldn't want to embrace it when it's wet. Look at this landscape. Whoa, this is a pretty cool place to be. I don't know where the trail is, and you can see all the flies buzzing around me. There are so many. It is literally ridiculous. I must reek really badly.
This way?
Don't know where I'm going, so I don't want to just like race around, get myself stuck. It took us, I think with all the stops and breaks that we took just to like let everyone rest up, it took about 2.5 hours to go through, which is quite a long time because the trail's only like 13 kilometers, I think. But there was a lot of resting, and it was hot, so you know, you don't want to just be like blasting it. But then rather than doing like the 15-minute road ride to get back, Lucas and I decided to ride back, and we managed to get back in 30 minutes, and that included a 5-minute break where we had to pump Lucas's front tire back up because his tubeless system's leaking a little bit. You know, his tire looked like it literally was falling sideways off the front, so we stopped that and hand pumped. Well, I say he hand pumped his tire back up. Whoa, Darko! Oh, that's why I stood here.
Thanks for the save.
No worries, dude. That's why I stood here.
Yep.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool.
Don't need to be taking a tumble into the lake. Realistically, we should just go on the other side of the tree, which is exactly what Lucas does.
It's gas, 100%.
Here he comes. Oh, bike stalled. Nice little dance there as well. I think he's been playing with his clutch quite a bit, so his clutch is in a bit of a state and he needs to sort it out. I am so itchy. I am scratching still right now. I've been bitten everywhere. They bite you through the trousers and like the pads and maybe not the plastic pads, but where you think you're protected, you're not. And the mosquitoes and the things, they will just get in and just bite you everywhere. It's so itchy. Anyway, yeah, so there was lots of rocks like that, which were really, really good fun to like ride up, and we just following the pool. This is probably pretty slippery, crossing this in the wet. But in the dry, it's totally not a problem. Should have stepped up that wall. But again, I didn't know what was coming, so I didn't want to just like exhaust myself and smash my bike to pieces, especially as the morning was pretty tough, because we did the Tunnel of Love, and I'd never done that before, so that was a learning experience. Need to stay to the right and just give it a bit more beans. I was too timid going in because I didn't know what was in there, and I got basically stuck in every single bloody hole you could get stuck in. And because I don't have gummy tires, you know, bounced off the first one and rode up the second one. It's fine. Yeah, because I don't have gummy tires, you know, I've just got mediums. I was just spinning on the surface a little bit, and also just my lack of skill, really. Didn't take that with enough speed. I was also a little bit paranoid about popping my tires the first time through, and then the second time through, as we were just blasting through, I didn't. I was just wondering, are my tires going to explode? I've got ultra heavy duty tubes in, but they didn't. They didn't pop, and I'd say we were doing some pretty decent pace through it. Oh, I cheer, but I know he's getting really tired. I was like, Lucas, go up. And he was like, oh, okay. Made it up.
Nice.
I was like, I want to have a go. So I drop down, find a place, spin round. Yeah, style points. Assess the situation. Yeah, I lost all my momentum, but I still made it up. It wasn't too bad.
Nailed it.
That was good fun. I was like, I'll go down the steep a bit. Yeah, good fun. So, yeah, there's not a huge amount of footage, unfortunately. I tried a different thing this week as well, actually. I filmed in 1080p at 60 FPS, because that might actually allow me to record for 2 hours. So I want to see what sort of quality I can get. And if I can record for 2 hours, obviously, that means I can record an entire race, or at least a significant chunk of a race. Because we got Chloe's Kingdom in 2 weeks, which I'm rather excited about. So, yeah, the GoPro ran out of battery after about 25 minutes, 30 minutes, you know, from 20% battery. That could give me 2.5 hours. So yeah, that'll be it for this week. See ya!